So as we get set for the next fight of the evening, it's going to be Brian Jones taking on Paul Sims. And, you know, it's another opportunity for Brian Jones, 2-0 as an AMI, to get another amateur win under his belt. But Paul Sims, hey, 5-1, so a lot of cage time, Mike.
Yeah, Brian Jones, he's fought for us before. bdot, the Truth Jones. These are the middleweights. Bigger weight class. Both guys are probably walking in the cage at about 200 pounds tonight. Both guys are big, powerful fighters. And bdot fighting out of NPR, Endurance Mixed Martial Arts, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We'll have Eric Purcell, who's fought for us before here at Cage Fury, in his corner. And he considers himself a freestyle fighter. Doesn't feel like he's particularly strong in any one area. Feels like he's well-rounded, and I remember his last fight against Jake Skelly. Had a knockout in that first round. He looked impressive, did bdot.
We welcome everyone inside the Valley Forge Casino Resort. This is CFFC 40 Cage Fury Fighting Championships. Rich Quinones cage side with my broadcast partner, Mike Adams. Don't forget, if you want to know more about CFFC and their upcoming events, always visit us online at cffc.tv. Follow us on Twitter at CFFC MMA and like us on Facebook. We are liking the action between the AMIs thus far this evening. We got a good one right now between Brian Jones and Paul Sims. And you mentioned Sims, young kid as well, 21 years of age, 5'8". Jones is 6'1". So Jones certainly is going to have the height and the reach advantage. I should say he's going to have the height advantage. I believe Sims is going to have the reach advantage by an inch.
Yeah, he's Paul the Wall Sims, and he's a compact, powerfully built kid, and I can see him eventually actually dropping down to welterweight. Undefeated so far in his amateur career, 3-0, and all three are stoppages, couple submissions, and a knockout. Fighting out of Datus Fight Camp, so he'll have Jackson Galka in his corner. Out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Another example of a young fighter that maybe continues to make his mark as an AMI, and then before you know it, some of these guys only need 4 or 5 AMI fights, they turn pro. Heck, some guys have had one amateur fight and they've turned pro. Yeah, some have risen to the occasion, Mike. Others have kind of faltered by the wayside, though.
Yeah, and the good thing with Sims, he's only 21. Very young kid, so.
All right, so this should be a good one. It's going to be Sims, and it's going to be Jones, and for the instructions, we'll inside the cage to Dr. David Sarnoff.
Tonight, the next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the middleweight division. This bout is sponsored by Azad Watches. Now, standing to my left, out of the blue corner, fighting at 184 pounds, fighting out of NPR Endurance MMA out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Brian the Truth Jones. Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 183.5 pounds, fighting for Datus Fight Camps out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul the Wall Sims. Referee in charge of the action once the bell rings, Jimmy Chappell.
So Jones in the shorter of the black trunks, and you'll see diminutive compared to Paul Sims. He'll be wearing the red gloves, red pads, and Mike, you mentioned Sims 5'1", longer black trunks. Should be a good one.
Yes, bdot, the bigger fighter. See if he can use that size.
Oh, goodness, there's a right.
It.
Oh, mercy, goodness, just like that.
Right, short right hook on the button.
Oh, goodness.
Brian Jones is scary. He just took out an undefeated fighter who had 3 wins under his belt, no losses, made short work of him. Love to see the replay. Actually, we can see the whole fight. It lasted only about 8 seconds.
Well, I like to mention that fight was courtesy of our good friends at Azad Watches. You talk about blinking and time stopping. Oh, goodness, watch this. Boom!
Right hook, bam, on the chin. And Brian Jones, a very powerful kid, man. One thing I love about the middleweights, these guys can still move like the lighter weight classes, but they possess a lot of power. And that was it. He was done.
That's just downright nasty.
Nasty.
Just nasty. Absolutely nasty by Jones.
Brian Jones is a savage.
Wow.
You know, I can definitely see him, you know, turning pro. That's 3 first-round stoppages for Jones.
Well, I'll tell you something. Don't lie to Brian the Truth Jones.
No, man.
That's the price you pay. My goodness, what
Scary
a right.
dude.
All right,
Scary dude.
let's make this one official. We'll go inside the cage to Dr. David Sarnoff. So before we do, as always, they're making sure that Paul Sims is okay. He'll fall to 5-2. Jones with the big win improves to 3-0. And as an enemy, that might be one of the knockouts of the night we're going to see this evening at CFFC 40. That was absolutely scintillating. It came fast. It came furious. It was about 10 seconds in. So, wow, what a KO for Jones. All right, let's make it official. We'll go inside the cage to Dr. David Sarnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout was stopped at 11 seconds in the first round by KO. Winner, out of the blue corner from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Brian the Truth Jones.
Nobody's been able to test this kid so far in the amateur ranks.
Listen, he just knocked out a fighter who was 5-1.
Yeah.
So look into it, read into it any way you want. Paul Sims is a very good fighter, and it's a situation we can watch that replay over and over and over. That is just a textbook right. There's really nothing you can do about that. From a technical standpoint, watch Sims.
Right hand.
Let that teep kick go, and then you saw he kind of tilted a little bit to his right, to his left, and then got caught. There's nothing you can do. That's a great knockout.
Short right hand on the button.
That's compact, man.
He's a powerful kid, man. That's one of the things I love about the middleweight weight class.
Well, guess what?
185 pounders.
His nickname, The Truth.
bdot the Truth.
He is living up to it. All right, again, we welcome everyone inside the Valley Forge Casino Resort. As the action is starting to heat up, we say goodbye to the Ammies as we get set for the big boys. It's going to culminate in our main event. Alex Ritchie taking on Daryl Horcher. If you're just tuning in, we appreciate everyone viewing us this evening. Rich Kenyon on his cage side with my broadcast partner, as always, Mike Adams. This is CFFC 40, Cage Fury Fighting Championships. And Mike, as we keep it here for a moment, let's introduce the ring card girls.
Macy and Christine.
They do a wonderful job.